Good evening, YouTube. RepoMan64. Got a minute, just came out with a video, 40 reasons why we can know the date of the end of the world. The reason that you're here is because you want to know. It's kind of taboo. We've been taught for so long that it's wrong to look at it. We're not supposed to know, but you have to let the Bible teach you. You have to let the Bible show you the truth. And if there are two passages in the Bible that seem to contradict themselves, you have to ask yourself what's going on. Because it surely does say in Matthew, you're not going to know. Surely does say that. So what do you do with Amos 3:7 and Revelations 3:3? What do you do with those two passages? Do you just give up and choose which side to be on? No. There are three groups of people. There are the group of people in Matthew that aren't going to know. They're not even looking for it. They'll get on your comment section and say you can't know, and here's the verse, and I proved it. Boom, I'm done. That's the Matthew group of people. Then you have the Mark group of people. They're on the fence. They kind of want to know, but they're kind of not sure if they're supposed to know. And then you have the Luke group. They know. We know it's coming. We know it's right around the corner. I've been saying for a while that I felt like Damascus was a warning. Now, if you go look at Watchwoman65 and Chad over at, gonna mess up his channel. What is Chad's channel? Watchman88, I think. Anyway, if you look at them, they've already brought it out that Damascus was hit. Been warning those people to get out of there. If anybody from Damascus can hear me, you need to get out of there because it's going to be really bad soon. But in those pictures that they posted, you will see lights on everywhere in Damascus. Amongst the bombing that was going on, there are lights on. So it is not a ruinous heap yet. It is inhabitable. There's a lot of people there that are living in that city. It is not a ruinous heap yet. So when that happens, I feel like that is a big sign for us. Now, it's just me. I haven't heard a lot of people teach on that. I just feel Damascus has a big marker for us to look at. So I just got on here real quick to encourage you. Why are you here? Why are you on my channel? Why are you on all these other channels? What did you do? You put in your YouTube and you said, when is the world ending? When is Jesus returning? When is tribulation starting? When is the rapture? You put all these different questions into YouTube and it brought you to us. And all of us are simply here trying to figure this out. We're not like doing anything that goes against the Word of God. The Word of God says to seek. It says to watch. Jesus told us to watch. We're to watch, and that's what we're doing. We're watching. I still feel like in Amos 3:7, I think that we're gonna know the exact date and hour that this is going to happen. Charles over at the Sword of God is coming out with a really important video. He says it's going to knock everybody's socks off. It's coming out on either Monday or Tuesday, so I'm kind of waiting on that too. I'm just like the rest of you. I did the same search, and I got in here, and the only reason I made a channel was because I wanted to speak to the group of people that are like me, just kind of seeking. We're trying to figure it out. We're watching and put my 2 cents in there. And we all can do it. You can make your own YouTube channel too. I might subscribe. So the reason you're here and the reason you've been seeking is because you're either the Mark group or you're already the Luke group. You are just diligently trying to figure this out. I've been watching this stuff. Again, the timeline behind me, I've been watching this since 1988, really. 88 Reasons for 88. Does anybody remember that? I've been watching all these years. I never lost faith. I never said, that none of this is real. I've always felt like, of course, I've known it's our fault. We just don't know. We're just watching and we're trying to figure it out. And I think right now we're at the very end, though. I think I've seen, you didn't see what's going on 20, 30, 40 years ago. You didn't see what's happening right now. Right now, more than ever, clues and bizarre things are jumping out, with this the mask wearing stuff that you have to do and all the signs in heaven. I mean, we didn't have the Revelation 12 sign when I was searching for this stuff 30 years ago. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And guess what happens 1,260 days after the Revelation 12 sign? March 6th. And Damascus was bombed today. So is it going to happen on March 6th? I don't know. March 28th? I don't know. April 4th? I don't know, but I think there's going to be, just like Noah, they told him, get in the ark. God told him, get in the ark, and God shut the door. And then he sat in there for 7 days. Nobody talks about that. But he sat inside of that ark for 7 days. No rain, no nothing. He was in there with all those animals. And the people outside must have been just cracking up. 7 days, That warning came, and he heard it. Him and his sons and their wives heard. 8 souls were on that boat, and they heard the call, and they went inside like they were commanded to. And I'm sure they tried to get other people to go in there with them, to say, hey, come on, it's going to happen. Yeah, right, whatever, it's not going to happen. The Matthew group will not listen. They won't listen. So I decided to throw a quick video on there and say, hey, look at Damascus. What is it, Isaiah? Is it Isaiah 17:1 about Damascus? Need to look at that and watch that. We're right around the corner. So just a quick video. Watch God a Minute with those 40 reasons why we can know. I love that. That guy's awesome. He's a great guy. Watch the Sword of God coming out on Monday, Tuesday. He says he's going to blow everyone's socks off. It's going to be incredible. So I'm looking forward to that. As a matter of fact, they were going to come out with a video on Friday, and I'd like to think, I spoke with Charles a little bit, and I'd like to think that maybe something I said or some help I did would lead him towards, he's the master, don't get me wrong. But we're all a part of this big search engine. All of us are, and I think that he's going to come out with something spectacular come Monday, Tuesday. So you guys got to watch out for that. All right, YouTube, RepoMan64. I got to write this down. Comment, like, share, and subscribe if you like anything that I say. Night, YouTube.